These shoes are some of the most popular Jordans in the world and everybody wishes to get their hands on them. Unfortunately, they cost over $1,000 retail, but I was able to get a pair from Aceshoe for only $155. And in this video, I will be full on legit checking these for you guys to let you know if they're one-to-one or not. Everything I say about them will be my honest opinion, and they are not paying me to say anything good about them. I'm just doing this for free so you don't end up getting scammed. Now let's get right into it. Starting off with the box, you can see it pretty much came perfect. It's a little bit scratched up at the top, but I don't know if it's meant to be like that. Otherwise, they got all the correct logos where they should be. And they also have the cement texture right here as well. And then looking at the tag here, it looks pretty good to me. I ended up getting a size 9, but as you can see, it has the MSRP tag and everything right here. So I think overall, the box is pretty good. Opening up the box, you can see we have the black wrapping paper here. It has the same design and it has a good feeling to it as well. It doesn't feel like a cheap wrapping paper material. It feels like what they would use in the real thing. Taking out the first shoe, I'll give you guys a quick 360 of it just so you can see how it is. And to me personally, this already looks really good. The shoe has the right weight and everything to it. It's heavy just like normal Jordan 4s. And I'm not gonna lie, most companies do not get the bottom of this right, but I actually think this company did. It doesn't look too shiny. I think it has like the perfect shininess there. And then quick little checks, all the cages look like they're going in the right way. I'll show you guys the logo up close and then the logo in the back as well. And I'll try showing you guys the inside. I don't know how good you guys can see it. And then I'll show you the bottoms as well. But yeah, looking at all the logos up close, they do look one-to-one. I do not see any major flaws with this right off the bat. I'll go ahead and do a quick suede test for you guys. Since it's a black shoe, the suede doesn't show up that good, but I think this pair did do a good job on it. And then I'll show you guys the inside logo right there. And I'm not gonna lie guys, this shoe is already very good. And we didn't even get into the legit check yet. As you can see, the back heel is even curved just like the retail. And then the back tabs should flip back up right away, which they do. I know a lot of pairs get this wrong, but this pair actually really did surprise me. I've gotten many other pairs from different companies and they just never did it right like this one. I might be saying stuff too soon. We still have the legit check to get into, but right off the bat, I don't think anybody is calling you out with these just by looking at them. And then taking out the second pair, you can see it's like the exact same thing. There should be no difference between this one and the first one. All right, now let's get into the good part, the legit check. The first check most companies get wrong is the stitching down here. Fake pairs usually have too big of a gap here and their stitching is too thin, but this pair honestly does look like the pictures for me. It does seem like it's closer together and it does have thicker stitching. So I think this part passes. And looking at the other side as well, exact same thing. Getting into the second legit check, it's gonna be this inside tag. Authentic pairs usually have really thick Air Jordan text. And looking at this pair, I'm not gonna lie, it looks just like the authentic picture. I think they actually did a really amazing job with that. I know that's one of the most major checks. And then looking at the outside tongue, fake pairs usually have crooked, misplaced stitches. Authentic pairs should just look more clean and more consistent. And to be honest, I don't see any crooked lines. I think this actually looks better than the authentic picture. Another major check is the stitching on the back logo. The stitching on fake pairs just don't really look that visible, but I'm not gonna lie, this pair does look like the authentic picture once again. I think Aceshoe actually did a really amazing job with these, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Getting into the next legit check, it's gonna be the toe box. Fake pairs usually don't have the toe boxes rounded and they usually sit more flat. I feel like this is one of the hardest legit checks because it's harder to compare it to the photo. I'm gonna try sitting these flat and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, this is pretty hard to tell. I can barely even tell after looking at the pictures, so I don't think anybody's calling you out on this check, but we'll just say it passes. And then getting into the last legit check, it's actually gonna be the box. Fake boxes usually have too thin of a text up here and down here. Down here, they usually have it too spaced together as well. And then in the authentic picture, the zeros almost look like O's. This part does look a little bit different. And then this font might be a little bit too thin compared to the authentic picture. Again, it's pretty hard to tell. So I'd say this top part, it maybe passes. I don't think anybody's going to be able to call you out on that, but if they really know the legit check for down here, then they might notice it. But again, who's really legit checking your box? So I would say that's the only thing that they messed up on it, but otherwise the shoes look absolutely amazing. It really surprised me since I know black cats are a very hard shoe to rep, but shout out to Aceshoe, they actually did it really good. Like if any of my friends bought these and told me that it's a rep, I would actually be more surprised that it's a rep. I'm telling you guys, reps are getting way too too good nowadays. There's literally almost no difference from this to the retail. Again, the link to Aceshoe's website will be in the description below, along with a coupon code as well. They literally have everything. They have every Jordan, every single designer shoe, every single sneaker. So just make sure to go check them out. They got really good prices compared to what the shoe's worth. But this was a really solid pair. I rate these a good 9.5 out of 10. The only flaw would be the little font issue on the box. But to me, that honestly doesn't even matter. I'll definitely be getting more stuff from Aceshoe. They provide good quality shoes. And if you guys like this video, please leave a like and drop a comment. I read and respond to every single comment, and trust me, every single comment helps me stay motivated to keep making these videos for you guys. Also, feel free to join my Discord down below. There's probably a giveaway going on right now in there. Now, without wasting any more of your guys' time, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.